My bad. I had to switch the audio. For some reason,
We are now processing data from integrity.
For some reason, when I switch, like, the PC, I don't know, I have to go in the
Landing and
settings
support
to
officer
switch
reports the
the
small
audio.
boats are en route to the splashdown target zone.
What is going on? I don't have any socks on. I don't like that.
Passing through 150,000 feet, our trajectory is perfect. We're getting intermittent views of integrity. Still waiting to establish voice communication.
Integrity, Houston, comm check, post-blackout.
Houston, Integrity, we have you loud and clear.
Your trajectory is nominal, and your recovery teams have visual.
Guidance looks good.
No action for the enabled internal camera controller fail.
Big cheers from the viewing room here in Mission Control as voice communication reestablished with Commander Reed Wiseman. For America and a waiting world, integrity is 5.5 minutes away from coming home.
Not cool. Not cool. Not cool.
Passing 100,000 feet now. Range to splash down 19 nautical miles.
I don't like that. I really don't like it. I'm so annoyed. Every time I post my shit on Pinterest, it's somehow... Ooh, dear tights.
Integrity, impact to the camera controller fail is no Cab 1 views of the chutes.
Integrity.
Bitch, what's going on?
We're processing good data through the GPS system. A good view of integrity, time to splash down 4.5 minutes.
Oh, so my pictures on Pinterest, like, have been circulating.
And a view of integrity from the WB-57.
For years.
We're at 50,000 feet.
And every time I post them myself, they never pick up traction. But whenever someone else does, without any sort of tag or handle, watermark, what have you, never ever...
The pyros are armed for forward bay cover jettison.
Goes viral unless someone else posts it without those things. Annoying. Very, very
And there go the first
annoying.
series of parachutes. And we're on drogues.
And Houston, we're visual 2 drogues out the window.
2 good drogue chutes. Next up.
We copy, we see them.
Next up, the deployment of pilot parachutes that will pull the main chutes out. Time to splash down 3 minutes and 10 seconds.
Damn, for real? That's gotta feel crazy. I already, like, have a hard time on the pirate ship. You know, the carnival... Ooh, did the carnival end?
Perfect descent rate according to flight dynamics.
Good rates on 2 drogues.
I can't do the Cyclops or the frickin' pirate ship at the carnival. I cannot imagine falling for, like, more than 45 minutes. Oh my god,
Passing
that
through
would
10,000 feet.
send me into
Still
a
on
panic.
drogues.
Either that or I'd pass out. I'd be one of those. There's like the slingshot cams where some people pass out mid slingshot. Girl, that scared the fuck out of me. The extra parachutes that they have.
Main chute deploy. We're at 5,000 feet. Search and recovery beacon has been activated on integrity.
Oh, they're like jellyfish.
And we have 3 good main chutes. Good 3 main chutes, good reefing, good descent rate.
Good rates, and we see 3 good-looking parachutes.
Would they be in a helicopter with this?
Integrity. Cabin pressure indicates no need for hydrazine checks.
Integrity copies.
This is a perfect descent for integrity. Its crew sounding hale and hearty on board. Time to splash down 1 minute, 15 seconds. Integrity about to complete a journey spanning 694,481 miles from its launch from the Kennedy Space Center back on April 1st, and a trip around the moon.
I actually missed that part. I just saw the pictures. I wanted to watch it. The last couple days have been very disorienting because I had my gas cut off a week early. They kept rescheduling my disconnection as if they didn't already come and disconnect my shit last week. It was like, all right, we're going to disconnect it April 2nd. Actually, they didn't even tell me that. So they give you the pending disconnection, like they schedule it, but
Passing through 1,000 feet.
It doesn't actually, they don't actually come out until like a week and a half or so after sending that pending message. Trust me. Okay, trust me. As a impoverished baddie, I know when they're gonna shut your shit off. And I got the pending disconnection. I was like, all right, I got like a week to get my shit together. I'm gonna wait for my grandpa because my grandparents support me. And my grandpa was just being a fucking dickhead and hesitating. And
Integrity.
I ended up
down, sending post-landing command now.
Splashdown confirmed.
Damn, I totally missed it.
Splashdown, waiting on VLDR.
Splashdown confirmed at 7:07 p.m. Central Time, 5:07 p.m. Pacific Time. From the pages of Jules Verne,
What about
to
the
a modern-day
808?
mission to the moon, a new chapter of the exploration of our celestial neighbor is complete. Integrity's astronauts back on Earth.
The comments. Yay! Where are they? I wasn't listening for all that.
And the landing and support officer reports the vehicle is stable 1. We still will be deploying the crew module uprighting system to maintain that orientation. A perfect bullseye splashdown for Integrity and its 4 astronauts.
He sounds like he's from the 40s. His cadence and voice sounds like the 40s. I like it. I think we should all sound like that. I don't like sounding like a fucking dumb bitch. You know what? I only sound like a dumb bitch because of this fucking bite splint. And even without it, I have to dodge biting the fuck out of my tongue. Because I got a tongue tie, or phenyllectomy. So now, my tongue is too big for my arches and it's really easy to bite it. And so, I sound like a really stupid bitch with the bite splint in, but I sound like a dumb bitch with it out. Until I get braces and I can actually speak
PM
properly
Central Time.
again.
We'll get that refined for you. That would put the end of the mission at a mission elapsed time of 9 days, 1 hour, 31 minutes, 35 seconds.
What about the milliseconds?
And we're configuring for very low data rate.
So do they have to wait for someone to
Once
come get
again, splashdown occurring in the Pacific, southwest of San Diego at
Stop it.
7:07 and 47 seconds p.m.
Integrity Houston, comm check on VLDR.
Houston, we have you loud and clear on VLDR. How else?
We have you the same. We'll meet you over in post landing.
Perfect communications established.
What a journey. We are stable 1, 4 green crew members.
Houston copies all.
Reed Wiseman reporting 4 green crew members. That is not their complexion. That is the fact that they're in great condition. That's what that means.
Okay. I was like, girl, they
So
turned
stable
green.
1, upright. The crew module uprighting system is being deployed. The 5 airbags being inflated through helium to maintain the upright configuration for the vehicle. This was a textbook entry and a textbook touchdown for Integrity. Reed Wiseman, Victor Glover, Christina Cook, and Jeremy Hansen back on Earth after a journey around the moon.
You know what I haven't played in a while? TCM. Sometimes I just take breaks from whatever it is I'm like seriously fixated on. Like I was fixated on TCM for quite some time. I don't know. I watch Arctic all the time.
We continue to monitor the functioning of the CMOOS system. The airbags are being inflated to maintain a stable 1 or upright configuration. And there's a good view from one of the naval helicopters hovering overhead. Reed Wiseman reporting 4 green crew members, meaning they're all in excellent shape.
Ooh, my cat likes to chase my water bottles after I crush them. I just lifted it up in the air and I heard her bell.
Integrity Houston for SAR beacon and radio.
You gonna get it or are you too tired?
SAR beacon is in 406 and we're powering the radio now. Go ahead.
We see the beacon on. However, the recovery team is not seeing the signal. Your SAR radio uses the same antenna, so you may run into trouble with the radio.
Okay, copy. And we are also powering up the sat phone now.
So Integrity is in great shape. And as the crew continues its post-splashdown timelined activities on board, Reed Wiseman once again reporting that all 4 crew members are in excellent shape. And we have 5 inflated airbags to maintain an upright configuration so that the recovery team can now begin a slow approach to the vehicle. Meanwhile, here in the flight control room, Entry Flight Director Rick Henfling is polling his team of flight controllers for the start of powering down the vehicle after a thorough systems check. We have no toxic gases to be concerned about, so the recovery personnel can approach the vehicle, but not until we have powered down the spacecraft. That's expected to take a few more minutes.
Still have not been able to schedule a styloidectomy. Not yet, but it's been awesome. I was talking about, before I got distracted and they landed, I was actually talking about how my gas got cut off a little earlier than it should have been. Why is my nose so shiny? Like, why do I have such a shiny nose? Why? Why?
Integrity back on Earth following its historic flyby of the moon. It was, for all intents and purposes, a textbook mission.
On 2828, but I'll remain on this frequency.
We copy.
Chilly. I don't
Reed
want to put on
Wiseman
the robe,
indicating
but I'm
some
chilly.
trouble with the SARSAT phone on board, but that's not an issue. What is more important is that the vehicle is solid. No issues as we begin the power down of the vehicle to begin the recovery process.
What? So I'm gonna say I got my gas cut off. It was too early. Pop-up was being, you know, him. So they cut it off early even before I was able to pay anything. And then I had to wait all weekend for my grandpa to actually transfer the funds. And then I was able to actually get my gas back on, which means I had to shower at the gym.
The propulsion officer here in
I
Mission Control
literally did
reports
my hair
that
at
we
the
have
gym in the
safed,
middle of the night.
prop system on Integrity.
Can you say again, that was very weak and broken?
My pop-up let me
Integrity
shower
Houston did not call.
at the gym on Easter Sunday. Like, he sent me a nice text in the morning, and then I was like, can I shower at your house? And he was like, no.
Radio, stand by.
Okay.
All of the milestones were executed in perfect fashion. Integrity entering the Earth's atmosphere right on time, reaching its peak speed shortly after a blackout period began. We emerged from the blackout period, but the recovery imagery airborne assets were able to pick up Integrity's descent almost immediately through entry interface, tracking the vehicle all the way down. And finally, you saw the sequence of chute deployments. First, the forward bay cover being pulled off the top of the vehicle by a series of 3 parachutes. Then the drogue chutes were deployed, followed by the 3 main chutes that slowed the splashdown velocity of Integrity to just 19 miles an hour.
Integrity Houston, with no joy on SAR and SAT phone, we'd like you to command an additional 15 minutes for a total of 30-minute power down delay.
Got my gas back on. Paid my bills.
All right, Jackie, we have selected T/D+30. No joy on SAR radio or sat phone.
I'm trying to figure out
And
the issue
stand by, we have the
of
master diver on SAR radio.
Apex
Please hold comms.
getting out of sync.
Hey, Lily.
I never had that problem
Jackie,
before
we just got the master diver on
until I had these cameras. Like, I added 3 cameras, so I was like, maybe I should deactivate the cameras. And I thought it worked, because the first time I streamed Apex after fixing that, which was last week, I didn't even drop stream. I don't even think I dropped
A good view
stream.
of one of the fast boats.
Integrity Houston, if you are happy with your comm with Master Diver, you can go back to the 15-minute power down.
No.
Okay, stand by. Yeah, we'll confirm here in a second.
The crew on board Integrity coordinating with the flight control team in Houston here in Mission Control on the timing of the power down of the vehicle, which will be the precursor to the recovery teams approaching the spacecraft. There are no issues with integrity. We've had a bit of broken capability in establishing a SARSAT or satellite phone communications capability between the crew on board Integrity and the recovery team. That will get sorted out here shortly. There's plenty of cooling on board Integrity, so there's no rush to begin the power down.
I was on one thing. I was looking for the VOD, but I played Apex and it was perfectly fine.
Concur. We haven't had anything come through.
It was April Fool's. I played because I looked through the VOD on April 1st. I looked through it. None of it was out of sync. Playing by myself, I deactivated all 3 cameras that would cause
that we hear them, but it does not.
An overload on my CPU.
But it does not appear as though they are hearing us.
And when I streamed with Ace a few nights ago,
Houston copies, and Reed, just to confirm, you are pushing the PTT on the
all
radio.
The cameras were deactivated. So I'm like, maybe it's because I had my desktop audio as 2 different things. You know, maybe because I had one as the speaker and one as a headset. I don't know. I'm a little worried.
So as we continue to sort out the communications between Integrity and the recovery teams, we are standing by for the initiation of the power down procedures. That, as you see, the recovery teams are moving towards the side of the capsule. The next major event will be the erection of that large inflatable raft called the front porch. That will be the port of call for the crew as they're being extracted one by one from the vehicle.
Integrity Houston, for sat phone, we are going to attempt to call you.
Good idea, standing by.
And Jackie, yes, we are pushing the push to talk, the 2 buttons on the left side of the radio below the up-down arrows. We are utilizing them. I'm rebooting the radio to see if we get good comms.
Califia hates me, guys. They did it personally to me.
Just to confirm, you are seeing that you are touchdown plus 3030 for power, correct?
That's affirmative.
We are trying a backdoor approach to have Mission Control here call the crew on their satellite phone. This is all part of the coordination for the power down of the vehicle that will initiate the actual recovery operation. The first boats with the Navy divers on board are standing by, waiting to close in on Integrity to begin the process of erecting the large inflatable raft that's called the front porch that will be where the astronauts are extracted from so that they can have a few minutes to get their land legs back before they're hoisted aboard the Navy helicopters for the flight back to the deck of the USS John P. Murtha.
Dude, getting off a cruise is so trippy. I can't imagine getting off a spaceship.
And Houston, please don't reply. NRD, very weak.
What is it like to walk on Earth
Unreadable,
for the first time in a while?
We can hear, but they cannot hear us.
After being in space, because being on a cruise, you have like a permanent kind of sway. Semi-permanent sway, because it goes away. You must feel like you're weightless or something. Like, you gotta be like, I don't know, how does zero gravity to gravity work? Once upon a time, I had my chat pulled up in my OBS.
And Houston on OE1, is there any chance to tie us into NRD?
Figure out how to add it back.
Checking.
No. Never.
This is Mission Control Houston. While we stand by for the establishment of communications between Integrity and the recovery team that is basically standing by very close to the spacecraft, we're going to go to the deck of the USS John P. Murtha, where Megan Cruz is standing by with Administrator Jared Isaacman.
Hey, Rob, yeah, just such an honor to be able to be here on the ship, to be able to share and experience this moment with everyone together. And of course, as you just said, yes, here with NASA Administrator Jared Isaacman. Administrator, how did you feel getting to witness this and seeing NASA at its best?
Oh, I mean, I'm honestly, I'm still at a loss for words. I mean, you know, like the childhood Jared right now can't believe what I just saw. I mean, almost been waiting my whole lifetime to see this, and then it's NASA Administrator. I just couldn't be more proud of the entire workforce, the years, the effort, the late nights, all the hard work from across the country that contributed to this incredible moment right now. And yeah, incredibly grateful too for our teams here on the John P. Murtha right now.
Yeah, look at the behind us here.
We got everybody. Hey, what do you guys think? We just brought some astronauts back from the moon, huh?
I used to love barking with my friends
to the Navy, the sailors that are here, the NASA teams. I mean, this is a joint effort that's on their way right now. These recovery forces are getting out to our Orion spacecraft to get our astronauts back on the ship safely.
Yeah, and this is not just an accomplishment for NASA. This is an accomplishment for humanity. Again, a historic mission to the moon and back. How does this make you feel, and what do you hope people take away from this?
Well, I'll tell you, you know, I think about the crew members that we've all had an opportunity to observe over the last 10 days, right? I mean, they're absolutely professional astronauts. I mean, wonderful communicators, almost poets. But then I think these were the ambassadors from humanity to the stars that we sent out there right now. And I can't imagine a better crew than the Artemis II crew that just completed a perfect mission right now. So yes, it's a huge moment for everybody, right? I mean, we are back in the business of sending astronauts to the moon, bringing them back safely, and to set up for a series more. I mean, this is not a once in a lifetime, which you hear sometimes around here. It's like, this was a once in a lifetime. No, it's not. This is just the beginning. We are going to get back into doing this with frequency, sending missions to the moon until we land on it in 2028 and start building our base.
Yeah, are we going to build on the momentum for Artemis 3? I mean, it's just around the corner.
Absolutely. So, I mean, that's, you know, part of me too. Like, I can't wait to get the crew off of Integrity right now, but also getting Integrity back on this ship so we can start taking a look at it, because all that data is so precious to us right now. I mean, we are going to definitely want to take a good look at the thermal protection system. We're going to want to download all the data they couldn't transmit back to us and use that to inform Artemis 3. But we're already making progress. Right? SRB segments already showing up at KSC. Core stage for Artemis 3 is rolling out on April 20th. We're getting
it's about time a non-biracial streamer pops up. I find a lot of
there is a lot to celebrate right now on a mission well accomplished for Artemis 2, and at the same time we got to start getting ready for 3.
But they're all really good at Apex, and I don't think they'll want to be my friend because I'm not as good.
Joined us for all 10 days to see what we can accomplish together with our international partners. What do you think about the fact that we're going to keep doing this more and more and more?
It's incredibly exciting. I mean, yes, it's the contributions, like the best and brightest across the NASA workforce from across the country, our industry partners, our international partners. We had a Canadian Space Agency astronaut on board in Jeremy. We had the European service module. And you think in the days leading up to this launch, I mean, 48 hours prior to launching Artemis 2, I was meeting with the Italian Space Agency. We signed a memorandum of understanding to build a habitation module on the moon. I mean, you have countries,
whole world out there, you know?
all of our allies and partners coming together saying, we are committed to this effort. We are returning to the moon. We're doing it to stay. We are building that enduring presence. We are going to master the skills on the surface of the moon so someday we can undertake missions to Mars. It's just an incredibly exciting time, and we're not going at it alone. We're bringing everybody along with us.
Absolutely. And speaking of everyone, one more time, we're going to ask the crew here, you guys ready to land on the moon?
No, girl. We need to figure it out here.
Awesome. I love that. Okay, well, thank you so much, Administrator. Appreciate you being here. We're, of course, going to stay on to watch the crew get extracted from Orion, so stay tuned, and we'll see you back here shortly.
So, I need some water.
Thank you, Megan, and thank you, Administrator Isaacman. We are in the process of working to establish that communications link and to establish the procedures that will lead to the power down of the spacecraft, which is gently bobbing in the Pacific following a bullseye touchdown that occurred at 7:07 p.m. Central Time, 5:07 p.m. Pacific Time, 2.5 hours
Eastern Time, the
before
most
sunset
important time
in the Pacific, southwest of San Diego.
I'm sick of them ignoring the most important time.
We have once again heard from the crew during that interview opportunity with the administrator, and we have 4 healthy crew members on board. We now have confirmation that the vehicle has been powered down as per the procedures. So we have vehicle powered down, and the flight control team here in Houston, Flight Director Rick Henfling, has handed over mission authority to the Exploration Ground Systems team out in the Pacific. Now, we will physically not get off console with this team until the crew has been extracted into the front porch, that inflatable raft that will be erected along the side hatch of Integrity. So we're standing by for that in the next step in the recovery procedures. But everything is in great shape, and we have 4 healthy crew members on board the vehicle.
Apex. Dude, I've been so bad at Apex lately. So bad. It's not funny. I'm kidding. It was just for a day. I was really good for a couple days after Ace taught me a few tricks, especially the wall bouncing. Like, I didn't know how to wall bounce. We fixed my settings on my controller. And then
all of the entry events went by
I got
the book.
To gold
no
3.
Issues. Perfect trajectory for Integrity.
Mulled back to gold 4. I am almost back down to silver 1. It's so bad.
To improve the angle of attack for the vehicle as it entered the Earth's atmosphere, all of that flight dynamics computation worked like a charm.
Like, I tried, see how, like, it's a really bland shadow, and I was like, oh, okay, I mean, that's fine, I guess. I'm actually trying to switch
So we are standing by for the recovery team.
I think I want to play Apex, but I do also
begin the process of erecting that
finish
inflatable raft called the front porch, which will see the crew members be extracted from the hatch of Orion into that inflatable raft before they're hoisted aboard 2 Navy helicopters in a variety of different configurations. Each crew member will be hoisted in sequential fashion, in alternating fashion. 2 crew members for each helicopter before they turn around to head back to the John P. Murtha. Once on the deck of the ship, they'll be brought into medical bay for comprehensive medical exams.
So,
but Reed Wiseman has reported several times that the crew is in excellent shape.
I used to be able, so there's like this thing that celebrities do, and I think it caught wind on TikTok probably like 4 or 5 years ago. But you can put your tongue at the roof of your mouth, right? And what it does
So
is
just to recap, it has been
the double chin. I barely
some
have
26
one.
and a half minutes
But
since the splashdown
some
of
time
integrity in
ago,
the
I
Pacific.
noticed it's
The
not
vehicle is in
flat, and
excellent
I'm like,
shape.
am I aging?
It
Am I
performed
gaining
like a
weight?
champ all
Is
the
my
way
jaw
down
getting
through the
narrow?
Earth's
Which was the
atmosphere.
tangent that I
All
kept
of
going
the
on.
vehicle functions were checked off in excellent
And
true
after
camera
getting my
fashion.
Eagle syndrome
The
diagnosis, which is
parachutes
where
all
these
deployed
bones
as
are,
planned. Splashdown occurring at 7:07 p.m. Central
that is
Time,
what's
5:07
causing that.
p.m.
This
Pacific
used to
time.
go flat. I used to be able to do the tongue to the roof of the mouth trick and have it completely flat. And it no longer does that because the bones are passing my jaw.
Link with the recovery team,
so
we were finally able
it's been really nice to put
for the powering down of the vehicle. We've handed
a name to all these problems because every single problem is under one umbrella. I thought it was multiple different things, honestly. I was getting worried. But every single problem is under the ES umbrella.
The vehicle shortly to erect the inflatable raft called the front
I can't
porch
even do it anymore.
before opening the hatch to integrity to bring the crew members
That's
onto
a bone.
that raft before they're hoisted onto two Navy
that is a
helicopters,
fucking
crew
bone.
members for each helicopter before they're
see if
flown
I can
back
do
to
it
the
on this
deck
side.
of the USS John P. Murtha.
I just quieted this down and now it's all loud again. Can you see it as bad on this side? It's a fucking bone. That's a bone. That's not supposed to be there. It's supposed to... You can fucking see it. Fuck! I looked up pictures, and I thought of styloidectomy because this is a picture of a styloidectomy going on where they have to go in that bitch like it's a wisdom tooth, right? But the lady I saw on TikTok who got her styloidectomy sometime earlier last year had a bandage out here. I don't want a freaking scar on the outside of my face. I mean, I'm gonna get one, clearly, because I want these things removed. But I'm really worried about having a scar on my face. I thought you had to go, I was much more, because I've gotten a frenectomy and I've gotten my wisdom teeth out. So I'm clearly okay with people going in my mouth to take things out. I thought that was the route. I don't think that's going to be the route. I think they're going to go slice and chop it off because it starts here. I think this, it's like right under your ear, right? And my ear is right under the headphones. Like you can see. So it starts here and is supposed to stay here. It is not supposed to grow nearly as long as it is, which it's right here. It ends right here. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. And then I look like a pincher. And then I think it might be longer than the scan that I have right here because this one's from 2024. And it's been growing since then. So it's gotta be longer. Fuck. This used to go flat if I did the tongue thing. Look. Bruh! Bruh! What the fuck? You know, I've already said this, but they don't know how to fuck this shit starts. It doesn't even say genetics.
After talking to the flight
It doesn't even say genetics. It doesn't say stress. It doesn't say from a throat disease or anything. It just says, we don't know, man. We just know people get it, and it's fucking weird.
7:07 and 27 seconds p.m. Central Time. 7:07 and 27 seconds p.m. Central Time.
So that means, what if it happens again? Like, what if it grows back and then I have to go in and get it chopped up again? Oh my god.
A mission elapsed time of 9
days, because there's nothing
1 hour,
I can do to avoid it. This is why I mean
seconds.
Stress kills, okay? Because then you come up with like weird anomalies in your body. Oh my god, I can't believe I can't fucking believe this. I can't fucking believe this.
Once again, from Flight Dynamics.
At least it's not as bad as
7:07
orthognathic
and
surgery.
27
Orthognathic
seconds
surgery is
PM
like
Central
tens of
Time.
thousands of dollars, and I was
That would
like,
equate to a
that
mission elapsed
sucks
time
if
of
so,
9
but
days,
it's
1 hour,
it's
32 minutes, and 15 seconds.
Dude, it looks crazy. It looks crazy.
Reports
Let me
from
do a refresher
Pacific
of
indicate,
what.
that the recovery team in communications with the crew aboard Integrity,
Where it
the crew
is.
remains in excellent shape as they await
Look,
the approach
so I didn't take another picture
of the team for a final hazard gas evaluation before they move to the side of the vehicle to erect the
like
inflatable
this.
life raft called the front porch.
This is ridiculous. This is insane. Hey, this is insane. This is fucking insane. I didn't take a picture of the other side, but the other side, that one's broken. So it's still that far down, but
Again,
it's broken.
no issues with integrity.
This one isn't.
The vehicle is powered down.
Oh
All of
my
its
god.
systems are now safed. We have handed over mission authority to the Exploration Ground Systems folks in the Pacific.
Finding that out,
But,
I now know what it is. It's no longer a mystery on why I have such a hard time in the morning because I have such a tense
entry
neck.
flight control team depart its positions
It feels so much better to wake up and be like, okay, time to take care of this
raft,
ongoing issue that I don't have removed yet.
Erected, the hatch open, and the
Before
crew
bed, I
having
massage the fuck
exited
out of
the
my
vehicle.
neck
So that's the next
to make
step
sure I can
in
go
the
to sleep,
recovery
relax.
process
And
that
then in
will
the
lead to
morning,
the
I wake
hoisting
up
of the
and
crew
massage the
members.
fuck out of my
For
neck
2 crew
so I
members
can
for each
start my
helicopter,
day.
they'll be hoisted
Because I have
to a
headaches
pair
here,
of Navy
I have
helicopters
back
that will then fly a
tension, I
short
have
distance back to the USS John P.
serious
Murtha.
stiff neck issues when I wake up. I do tons and tons of
What you're
massages.
looking at is one of the
And I'm like,
fast boats,
okay,
circling,
time to start
the
my day.
vehicle to make a
Doesn't
hazard
matter. Like this
assessment.
morning, I almost slept in. I slept in, I think, 30 minutes too late. I was supposed to wake up 30 minutes earlier. But 30 minutes is better than 3 hours. 30 minutes is better than 3 hours. Really, really annoyed. Annoyed and relieved all at the same time. It makes this routine that I have so much easier. Like, it's not a mystery. I know what's going on now. It doesn't matter who takes it serious or not. And I can fix it. It definitely is. It's stated to be a pain in the ass and can cause vascular issues or a stroke, which isn't cool. It's really scary. But I think managing it and being aware of it might help me. Like, I think I have to keep my stress levels low or something. And panic attacks, 0. Like, I can't panic. Because panic attacks causes your heart rate. I think I have to be steady with, like, working out, too. But nothing that raises my heart rate to a point where I have blood flow that could get clogged or caught up. It sounds spooky. I know it sounds spooky because it is spooky. But it's okay. It's cool, it's cool, it's fine, it's great. Because I know what it is. Because I know what it is. That's all I can say. I just know what it is now. Bitch. I'm so tired of doing that, what's that guy's name? The nigga from Striking Vipers. Meh.
This is Mission Control Houston. Once again, you're watching the initiation of the recovery of the Artemis crew aboard
Anthony
Integrity.
Mackie.
All of the Navy divers and the fast boats are now
I'm doing that
approaching
Anthony
the
Mackie smile with
spacecraft
this
after
fucking bite
conducting a
slant, dude.
hazard assessment. The vehicle has been
I
powered
hate it.
down. Entry Flight Director Rick Henfling now
It's so
waiting
fucking
for
much.
the life raft, the front porch, to be erected along the side of the vehicle
Anthony
so that
fucking
the hatch
Mackie
can be
smile,
opened and the
bro.
crew members
I have a
extracted
big
from
smile.
Integrity,
Like,
soon
I
to be
smile
hoisted
bigly.
one by one into a pair of
And I
Navy
can't smile
helicopters
bigly
for a
with
short
this
flight
bite
back to
slant.
the deck of the USS John P. Murtha.
Or without braces,
If you
because
missed
the
it
gaps on
earlier,
the side
we
make me look
talked to
fucking
Flight
crazy.
Dynamics and received a more official touchdown
Whatever,
time
bruh.
or splashdown time, as it were, of 7:07 and 27 seconds p.m. Central
I
Time,
miss smiling
5:07
bigly.
and 27 seconds p.m. Pacific Time. That would equate to a mission elapsed time of 9
miss
days, 1
smiling
hour,
bigly.
32 minutes, and 15 seconds.
I had a swirl nails idea. With some airbrushing, because I don't think I've ever done a full swirl set with airbrushing, and this tag is itchy. I don't like it. Dude, those times where I thought I had to cough up a tonsil stone because it felt like something was in my throat. Mind you, I haven't coughed up a tonsil stone in like 3 years. Those are so fucking gross. Oh, okay. Alright, right. Those are so fucking gross. I hated tonsil stones. Those are terrible. I think that's why I wanted my tonsils removed, so I never got tonsil stones ever again. Fucking gross. Let us see. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do what I don't want to do. While still having it on this, right? That would be nice. Ooh. I can already feel the need to having to massage my neck. Like, ooh. Ow. I had a decent amount of sleep last night, though. I fell asleep at 4:30, and I woke up at 12:42. No problems. Not like yesterday, where yesterday was a
Continuing
battle
to get
out of bed.
excellent views
That was horrible.
from the imagery assets
Every
out at sea
night,
in the
every night I
Pacific
have to massage my
of
neck
Integrity.
diligently.
We continue to get good reports
Every
from the
morning
landing
I
and
have to
support
massage
officer
my neck
who's in
diligently,
contact
and my
with
back.
the
My
recovery team
back
that
isn't
the
as
crew is
tense
in
by the end
excellent
of the
shape.
day.
No issues.
It's tense when I wake
They're
up.
just currently
So it's
biding
probably
their
a
time,
stronger
waiting
massage
for
in
the
the
front
morning
porch
than
to
at
be
night. But I do
erected.
need to massage
We
my
have
neck
no hazardous
every night to
we
be
have
able
no
to
hazard
sleep.
gases and no
And
hazardous
ensure
situation
only
with
8
the
hours in the
vehicle.
bed.
It performed perfectly all the way down.
Like, meaning,
from
like,
entry
I have
interface
to
to its
massage it
splashdown in the
sometimes when I wake
Pacific
up to
at
pee
7:07 and
in the middle of the
27
night.
seconds p.m.
Because
Central
sometimes it's
Time.
tense throughout the middle of the night, and I don't want to lay back down and
And as
not
you
fall
can
asleep
see,
for hours at a
the
time, which
first
happens
phalanx of recovery personnel
so much
now
more
pulling
than
up
you think it
alongside
does.
of Integrity.
And then what's worse is the platform that I watch my cartoons on, because I
This
have to
includes
have
Navy
noise while
divers, a
sleeping,
Navy flight surgeon,
crashes. And so I have to wake up
and
and
other
turn on
recovery
another
personnel
episode, or
who have
sometimes
trained
the entire
for
platform has
several
crashed and I
years
can't turn
for this
anything on.
recovery
And it
process.
sucks so much because I need noise to sleep. I literally wake up when it's too quiet. I know I've said that probably a bunch. I've said it in person a lot to people, but I literally wake up if it's way too fucking quiet in here. It's too quiet. I'm not kidding. I know it sounds like an exaggeration, but like you would have to actually be around me to know that I am not sleeping in a quiet room. That is dangerous.
At this hour,
I really hope I
some
don't have to
41 minutes
restart
following
my
splashdown,
PC.
the vehicle has been powered down. There's no hazardous gas emanating from the vehicle. That's why the first team of recovery personnel has been able to pull alongside integrity. And the reports continue to come in that the 4 astronauts are in excellent shape.
I sent him home with the sitter. You need anything? Water, food, video game?
I don't know if Ace is playing. He didn't want to play with me yesterday, and I was butthurt about it.
Yes.
Dude, I was fucking people up on E-District. No! It's fine, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's cool, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.